So I'll be checking myself. Which summer and lighter knits I have, which one I wear, why, which ones I do not wear and why. What kind of yarn do I have? What did I just buy and to make what? So it's kind of a summary or a checking point for myself with my summer and lighter knits. So hello everyone, welcome back to my very small place on the internet where I talk about my knitting life, my knitting adventures and all the different projects I have. My name is Isabelle, I am in Normandy in France. In a very gloomy and rainy and sad Normandy, we are on Easter Monday. So there was a big world news that I just filmed a segment just before that and I will place it at the end of the video. So I just wanted to have it out of my chest and my system. So you will see that or you will skip that if you are not interested. And today it's going to be a video that I have been thinking about making for a very long time. Because slowly and surely I was investigating what do I have left as summer yarn, cotton yarn, to make what and what do I have and this is the time. This is the time because before I had the opportunity to make this video, I did some kind of impulse buyings for lighter yarn and lighter fiber, not cotton because I thought and I think I have enough to make one t-shirt. But anyway, I did that before I checked all of what I have and which one I wear, because there are some of them I do not wear, and what my plan is, because my project, my Mindful Buy project is right here for me not to do any impulse buying. And this is what I did. So I will talk in another video about the money that I spend and everything. But today it's going to be more of a summary of what I have, what I wear, what I do not wear and why, and what I plan on making to complete what I already have. So if that is of any interest to you, please stay tuned. So first, as we are a knitting channel, what am I wearing? And as an aside, you may hear my neighbor's dog barking in their garden. I hope they will have them in the house soon enough, and that I hope maybe you don't hear him barking a lot. So anyway, what am I wearing? I went to get my cool jacket that I had placed into my winter spot because I was quite cold this morning and I was not feeling like wearing anything else. The cool jacket by Neringa Ruke I need in 2020 between August 18 and September 21st, 2020. So I knit it in a month, and I knit it with some Burel, B-U-R-E-L yarn that I got in the Pyrenees from a mill, and this yarn was processed entirely by the mill owner. When I bought it, the mill owner had retired or was even, I think he passed away, and his daughter was reviving the mill as a small local yarn shop and a museum. So when I discovered that mill in the Pyrenees, I did not say, but it's in a very beautiful valley in the Pyrenees where I like to be going during the summertime. When I discovered that, it's when there were some kind of advertisements for the museum, and this is, I said, okay, a former mill, that could be processing yarn, that could be a very nice visit for myself, and I discovered she had some yarn. I bought the last skeins of this burrel, which is the brown, the dark fleeces that are processed all alone, all, all by themselves without mixing anything else. This yarn is very rustic, and it's, I think you should knit it with 6mm needles, so it's a bigger gauge. And the thing is, I did, to match the gauge from the cool jacket by Neringa Rookie, I knitted double on 12mm needles, if I recall correctly. And I like the type of bomber, type of jacket, type of feeling. My sleeves are a bit short, so this is why I usually wear it in the intermediate season, and I had placed it away and I went to get it back because it's very cool today. I have to say, so I turned the heater off a couple weeks ago already, but it's quite cold today, but it's not cold enough that I want to place or I want to turn the heater back on, but with a bigger jacket, it's fine. And underneath, I have my Madeleine sweater by Sumin Kim, and the Madeleine sweater I knitted in 2022, once again in about a month, and I knit it with Holzgarn tides, held double. So Holzgarn is 70% wool and 30% silk. This color is pearl. So I held it double to match the gauge of the sample, and I really love this yoke with this. I should take maybe my necklace away. I love this yoke with the stripes, so these are slip stitches, and of course with little motifs that are with the wrap stitches that I love. Balloon sleeves, but short balloon sleeves, and kind of a balloon body too. So I knit it a bit longer to fit me. And last year, I did not wear it until I talked about it on camera, and some of you advised me and gave me some recommendations that I followed. I had some discoloration here, kind of yellowish, brownish, very dirty discolorations, even though the sweater I had washed it and it was clean due to SPF. So I did use some, I'm not sure I recall what I used. I followed your recommendations, maybe oxygen peroxide or something like that, and some kind of stain remover that is a bit stronger. I was afraid of doing this, and at the end I was thinking, anyway, I'm not wearing it. It's a beautiful sweater. I'm not wearing it. So what's the challenge? That I don't wear it because it's all discolored. It has been ruined by some product at the neck or something else. So I did use that product, and then I washed it by hand. I let it soak in regular, wool wash and stuff like that. And it did go away. So I was very happy to retrieve my Madeleine sweater last year, and I am wearing it today because it's the perfect weather to be wearing it. I have a t-shirt underneath. I can wear it on my skin. It's soft enough. But I have a t-shirt underneath, and in the intermediate weather is just perfect. And when I'm cold, I can put a jacket on top of it. So I put my jacket back on. I have to say the rain has stopped, and now I have a bit more infrared from the sun, and it's a bit warmer from this side of the house, so I may take it out at some point if I'm too warm. So which summer knits do I own, and how do I wear them? I'm going to start with the one that I love the most, or there are two ones that I love the most. The first one is this summer sorrel sweater, and that I knit with some yarn. I will link it down below. I don't recall. I got it on Etsy at some point before I discovered everything. So this was my first endeavor into indie dyers, and this is sock yarn. I did the fade with 3 of her colorways with the lighter one at the top. I love the sorrel stitch. It's a drop stitch. It's the same. I already have 2 other ones. I have 2 winter ones, and this one I knit in June 2021. So it's just the perfect summer sweater, a bit cropped, so I need to wear it over dresses or maybe over high-waisted skirts or pants. But anyway, it's wide enough for myself. I like the fade, and I do wear it quite a bit. Another one that I am wearing a lot, I made last year. It's not the Aries sweater by Megan Fernandez and Lydia Gluck from the Ready Set Raglan book that I have from Pom Pom, I think. But was inspired by the numbers, the gauge, and the increases on the raglan. I did that so last year, this t-shirt, and this t-shirt is with cotton that I got from my mother's stash when she gave it away from me, and I still have a little bit left of the white and of the dark blue. Not enough to make a sweater, not even enough to make another striped sweater on its own. And this one is much bigger. It fits me better, I have to say, for now. I love it. I wore it a lot last year because the very easy part, sorry, I steamed it, but cotton is not friendly. But I wear it a lot. And what I like a lot is whenever I've worn it maybe 2, 3, 4 times, if I have not been sweating or hot too much, I just throw it in the washing machine, and so it's so to clean it. Wool summer garment is not this way. It's not, you cannot throw it in the washing machine and wash it away. So that's a very, very convenient t-shirt that I'm wearing a lot because of that, because I can throw it in the machine and continue to wear it on. It's very easy to clean and have it dry. The 2 next ones are once again in cotton. And one is the Nostalgia Top by August Knit that I knit also last summer. And the other one is the Leaf Top t-shirt by Bernard Design Studio, and I knit it in also the summer of 2021, so 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. So this is the Nostalgia Top that I knit with that cotton that I had bought a long time ago from We Are Knitters, and I made a shawl by Stephen West that I wear quite a lot too, and this one I don't wear very much. First, it is cropped, so as I still have some of that cotton, I could maybe, take the border or the lace bottom part off, knit it a bit longer. But the thing is here, once again, and that I have tried, maybe you can see it or maybe you can't, there is also some SPF discoloration. And I did use the same product, the same stain remover that I used on the Madeleine sweater to try to get rid of the SPF, and I can't. So it's perfectly wearable if I wear it on a dress or something, even though it's a bit cropped. But I don't wear it because of that. So on my left, this is my left. I'm sorry, it's reversed for you. I will keep the ones that I will continue and wear and etc. And on my right here I will place the ones that I don't wear. I did wear it after I made it because there is some SPF stain there, but I did not wear it a lot. And maybe I will just keep it to wear at home, but it's not clean enough for me to be work ready or going out with friends and ready. The leaf top, the same thing happens. I'm not sure which one is the front and the back, but it's a bit less obvious. But once again, there is some discoloration. This one is a bit bigger, is a bit longer, so I'm on the fence with that one because once again, a cotton tee, once it's dirty or you think it's ready to be laundered, you just throw it in your laundry and it goes with all of the rest. So I may keep that one. What I don't like about that one, and I'm not sure how I can fix that, is that the sleeves opening are very, very tight. So it's a bit too small just on the sleeve opening, and I see, there is also some other discoloration on the sleeve because I do wear SPF about everywhere on my body. So I'm on the fence, and maybe this one I will keep again to wear at home. So next one is the Simple Summer Tweed Top-Down V-Neck by Heidi Kiermaier, and this one is a free one. I also need that with some cotton that I got into my mother's stash. The fact that it is that much of a brighter or heavier color, even though it's very bright, the pink, I don't see any discoloration on the top. So this one I wear, it's long enough, it's wide enough. What makes me not wear it as much as I would like is the fact that it is pink. But this pink is a happy pink, so I need to convince myself that I want to wear that one more because it fits me. I like the raglan, I like the v-neck, and it fits me. The sleeves are not tight, it's long enough on the side, it's wide enough for me. So anyway, I like this one, and I'm gonna place it on my left side. So that's the third summer knit that I have for now. So this one you have never seen. Very cropped little cardigan that is in cotton. You have never seen because I'm not wearing it because it's very cropped. This one is so old. I mean, it's pre my stay in the US because I took it with me over there. There are three of the t-shirts you are going to be seeing that I had from the time before I went to the US. So I came back in 1991, so that's 24 years ago, and I had them at that time. A very cropped little cardigan. I think I should wear it. What of a dress is what prevents me from wearing it really is the fact that it's too peachy, and I don't think it matches a lot of my current dresses and stuff. But I think I need to investigate that a bit more and try it again. This little cardigan my mother made for me. She made it for me. There is another one that she made for me that you are going to be seeing. She made it for me, and I don't know which cotton this is. I don't know which pattern this is. I don't know if she whipped it out of her set on her own or not. I don't know, but I will try to see how she did that, and I think there is yarn overs and stitches together. I think there is at least 2 stitches together, yarn overs, and then the current, one by one rib. Yeah, 1 by 1 rib. So I think it's a yarn over, 2 stitches together, which kind I don't know, I will see, and then a little 1 by 1 ribbing. It makes a very delicate and very nice border. I remember choosing the buttons. I'm very particular about buttons, so I remember choosing the buttons. I love it. What I don't like is the color, but I'm gonna place it in the wear pile because this is work ready. I can, if I have a dress underneath, I can wear it for work, and I like it, and it bears memories from my mother. She's still alive, but I don't think she recalls a lot of things. But anyway, I bear it bears a lot of memories from her. I like that she made it for me, and it's the ones that I'm going to be continuing wearing. Another one that she made, not that one, that one. Another one that she made for myself. So once again, I do not know where it's from. I do not know the yarn. I know it's silk. It's pure silk. And this one, you can see a bit of discoloration also on the top, but not very much because once again, I threw that in the washing machine, and it works when I place some kind of stain remover on the color for the stains to go away. These are just two rectangles that she attached at the top, and there is one thing that prevents me from wearing it more, because silk is a perfect material when it's extremely hot, is the fact that the armholes are very deep. So I can't wear it without anything under. I need to place something under, which defeats the fact that it's a very heat, big heat wave type of garment. So I may decide to close the arms opening a little bit or not, because I'm wearing it with a t-shirt underneath, and the bottom is just one by one ribbing. And the silk is, I don't know where it comes from, but it's a bit irregular. And as I had this problem, so it's gonna go in my pile that I'm gonna be wearing because I'm still wearing it, and this one went to the US and back with me. So in my pile also of things that I'm going to be continuing wearing, it's not this one, it's that one, from cotton that I recovered from another project I was not wearing. I did reproduce the same type of garment. So you see it's a bit wider, so I did two holes opening. I did an I-cord bind off or cast on. What did she do? No, it's just a cast on, a regular cast on. And maybe she did some, no, not even ribbing. She just cast it on and started right away into stockinette. So I did an I-cord and for the color, and it's the same idea. So it's a bit wider, it's a bit longer on the back, I think, yes. It's this way, it's a bit longer on the back. The armholes are a bit less wide, so that it's okay for me. Thing is, once again, when you see it from a distance, maybe, and this is resistant to the stain remover, I have some discoloration at the very top part of it. So maybe what I will do with that one is try once again a heavier, because it's cotton, it's 100% cotton. Cotton from where? I don't recall. But maybe try some heavier stain remover at the top, because I like it, it fits me, I can wear it just without anything underneath. And as it's white and cotton, if I am very warm and sweaty a lot, I just wear it one day and wash it right away. So this is why I like that type of garment. And with the same cotton that I reclaimed, I did another one so it's a pattern by Meret Butzberger, but it did not quite work the way I wanted it to work. So it's the Rainfall Tee, and I knit it in June 20, in a month between June and July 2023. It's the Rainfall Tee by Meret Butzberger, and as I was of gauge, The opening was way too wide. It was coming down way too much. And there is a neck opening with a lot of material that droops down in the front for like the rainfall, I guess. So it's a raglan t-shirt with a nice motif. It's just a regular increase with yarn overs. I think I recalled she offers you several ways to make the increases. I'm not sure I recall that correctly, but anyway, I did that. I'm not sure it's in the pattern. So what I did is once again close the neck opening a bit by sewing it here because it was too big. This one I made a bit longer in the back too, and it fits me. I like it. Once again, I can wear it just with with garment, just my regular bra or garment underneath, and it's the perfect t-shirt for very warm weather, even though there are some sleeves, and I like to have some without sleeves and some with sleeves because I fear the sun, and having some sleeves on top of my shoulders, even though it's the type of, if it's really warm, I will wear it only once and then wash it. I prefer that sometimes because if I have no sleeves at all, I always need something on top of it because I'm afraid I'm going to burn on my shoulders, even though I place SPF all over me every time. So next one and last one, I'm not sure how long I've been talking, maybe I've been zooming through. I was thinking it was going to be a long video. Next one is also one that my mother made, so that's the third one, or that's the third one that she made me. This is another cotton t-shirt, all by, I would say, it's not one by one rib. You see one by one rib at the top, but here you do one by one to make pearls every other rows, and on the way back you knit all the stitches. So it's kind of a ribbing too. I like it very much. The arms opening are not too wide. It's an off-white color, and I have to say that the SPF discolorations do not show up much because it's not white. It's wide enough to fit me. It's long enough. It's not very long, but it's not cropped. There is one by one ribbing at the bottom, a very short, maybe 1 centimeter or something like that, maybe less than 2 centimeters. And I like it very much. It's a bit scoopier in the front than in the back, but overall I think it's because she made the back a bit longer. I'm sure this is knit in pieces because you see it's sewn on the shoulders. So I think she knit a front and a back, and maybe a back a bit higher, the way we used to do so long ago. And so this one has been to the US and back with me too. So I'm going to take my jacket off because I'm a bit warm right now, maybe talking and everything. So now that you know, and I know, and it's in front of my eyes, that I have 4 white or cream t-shirts, 2 in the blue realm that I love, one that is striped and one that has a motif and a fade, and 2 that are in the pink and peach type of colors, and also that there are 2 that I'm going to retire, wear in the house or whatever. I'm going to show you what I have in summer yarn and what was my thinking with that. So I still have that We Are Knitter cotton that I talked about the 2 ones that I'm going to be retiring. So it's the recycled yarn. This is why I did not say right now, because I knew I was going to be talking about and have the label in front of my eyes. It's 95% recycled cotton and 5% all the other fibers. And this is cotton recycled from blue jeans by We Are Knitters. This is the only time I got yarn from them, and I liked the idea. I liked the fact that it was not dyed. It's just the way they have lighter jeans, and they recycled the cotton from it, and the 5% other fibers are from the seams and stuff that they cannot remove. And this cotton is a bit heavier. It's 192 meters per 100 grams. I have 3 balls, so that's a bit less than 600 meters and some. So what I was thinking is make another garment. So what do I have left? Once again, this blue cotton that I got from my mother. No idea what the composition is. I mean, it's at least cotton and maybe some other fibers, but no wool, because I can wash it without thinking about it. I have some different whites, not all the same weight, but I have maybe 1 ball of white. I need to weigh that out, but I have a bit of white, less than the blue. I have 1 cotton and bamboo that I do not know where it's from. It's Eco Fusion Nurturing Fibers. I do not know where I got that from. If my mother gave it to me, or if I did receive it in with other yarn, I don't know. And the same of some of the white I have, and I think I have another little ball somewhere in the bag. I have that bright yellow. So from a sweater that I unraveled, and I made the scraggly color out of the yellow, and this is what I have left. So what I was thinking is doing some kind of striping, saying that, for example, the main color of the sweater would be the light blue, and make maybe 1 other colored stripe, maybe the darker blue or some other, but I don't think I will have enough. Or maybe say the lighter blue as the background, the main color, and maybe make a stripe that would be dark blue, white, dark blue, or dark blue, yellow, dark blue. I'm not sure I have enough. This dark blue is thinner than the We Are Knitted cotton, so I would need to double it, most probably, to have the same gauge. The yellow and some of the white I think would be okay. And I think the pink would be okay too. So maybe make stripes that would be dark, other color, and dark blue again, or other color, dark blue, other color, and light blue background. But I think whatever I choose to be making, I think I don't have enough to make 1 full garment with just the blue. So maybe I could unravel one of the ones I already have, but I can wear them at home. So there is no, I'm not sure I want to unravel them, and cotton is going to be all crinkled, so I don't think I want to deal with that. But I don't think I have enough for 1 garment in the light blue. I think I have enough to make a striped something, but it would be just for 1 garment. So I was thinking that would be another one of the blue colored t-shirts that I love and that I wear a lot. So a third one is not a bad idea. I would wear it, and that maybe would be enough because I have shirts, and also I've worn that with a white shirt underneath when it was a bit colder. So, and this is also what I do with my Madeleine sweater. I don't wear it with a shirt because I like the color, but I've worn it with long-sleeved t-shirts when it's too cold, almost as a vest. T-shirts can be worn as a vest. So this is where I was. I was not having all of my own t-shirts, knitted t-shirts in my mind, but I kind of know what I have. I did not know that I wanted to retire 2 of them. Okay, but I had gone through my summer yarn, and what I just showed is all I have. So somewhere in the back of my mind, I was thinking, maybe I can do a mindful buy. So I was thinking all of that. And maybe there is room for me buying some new yarn or summer yarn, lighter yarn. So that's one thing. The other thing is that I completely shut my mind from the whole Gone stash that I have. I'll have several cones of super soft. These are more darker colors, more winter colors. I need the Yara with the holes gone. So not quite what I would be doing for summer knits, but I have a light gray, and of course I have what remains of this sweater where with the tights that I had double. And quite a long time ago I was thinking maybe I can make a t-shirt with tights held single, because it goes in the washing machine and it's okay. So okay, I was completely shutting my mind from all of these yardage I have from holes gone. So I just had in front of my mind the very few cottons I own right now, and that I can work my way around knitting a t-shirt. And I was thinking, first I had seen some summer yarn in Au Fil de l'Eau, the first local yarn shop that opened next to me. And the other one also at Repelote Mercerie, another yarn shop that opened on the 1st of April. We had just last Saturday an afternoon, a knitting afternoon there, so I will place maybe a few pictures. But anyway, she opened, and on the day she opened, I went to visit her. She opened on April 1st. And I discovered she had two lines, two yarn brands I was very interested into. I had never touched, I had never seen, I had never tried. One is Isayer. She can have the whole collection. So for now she mostly has lighter yarn and mohair, of course. And the other one is Mayogarn. Mayogarn is a yarn line that is a bit newer to me. I discovered it not so long ago, and it's a French brand. Of course, it's not made in France. Of course, if I say of course, is because it's not very expensive. It's not made in France. It's made in South America, but they have a whole disclaimer and verbose something on their website to say that they do use environmental friendly blah blah blah, and they do not hurt the sheep and everything. So I have not verified that, but I was interested into trying their yarn, and in particular I had their mohair in the back of my mind, because I've seen many people in the French community knitting with their mohair and they seemed happy anyway. So when I went to her shop, I just discovered, so it's Tweed Supreme Tweed, I guess, by Mayogarn. So this one is made in Italy, but Mayogarn is a French brand. And it's 100% superfine merino wool. And it's 350 meters per 50 grams. So that's 700 meters per 100 grams. So it's a very fine wool. And what I instantly loved was the Tweedy bits. So what I said last Saturday to the shop owner, I said, please have a look at Make It Tweed if you can have some in France, or if there is any equivalent, because that allows to turn a regular and normal yarn into a tweedy yarn, and I love the idea. I love the idea more than sparkles, I have to say. But Tweedy bits, and I liked the idea so much that I got this one in darker blue to go with my blues, and because my wardrobe is mostly blue, and so kids are outside. Maybe you hear them. And also I got some from someone else in a more beigey one, but also with the tweedy bits. I loved the idea. The yarn is quite fine, and I've been swatching with 3mm needles. And so this is the beginning of my swatch. I'm making kind of a wide swatch because I want to be a bit more precise in stitch gauge. Row gauge I can manage my way around, and this is what it looks like on the wrong side. I'm showing you the wrong side, but I think I'm showing you the wrong side because I think I like the wrong side as much as the right side. So this is just plain stockinette. Look at the wrong side, how nice it is. Anyway, so this is 3mm needles. So the fabric is a bit airy, is a bit transparent, but I think it's going to be okay. So for a t-shirt, a wool t-shirt, I would probably need to wash it by hand. So I have to think, maybe I can wear it with something underneath, but this yarn is very fine, and I think I would be able to wear a wool t-shirt like that, even in the hottest part of the summertime, because wool is, they say, is thermoregulating. So I use that for the winter time, and I use their property to repel humidity and everything. But I will try. If wool is really that heat regulating in the plain part of the summer, in the middle part of the summer or not. Okay, so when I was there, so I saw the mayo gown and the tweedy one, and I said, whoosh, I forgot everything, and it was not a mindful buy at all. Not at all. I said, whoosh, I want it, and I want it for one of you. Then she had some, I say, merlini. So Marilyn, for linen, I guess, is 80% wool and 20% flax or linen. So I got this one. The color is number 10, whatever. It's this kind of blue jean type of blue, and it's 208 meters per 50 grams. So 400 meters per 100 grams, about. And so it's just a tad heavier than the Mayo Tweed Supreme. And I wanted to knit some linen things. I had seen at the other yarn store 100% linen yarn from someone in France that is Natissea, who's very well known for making hemp and linen and cotton yarns. And when I touched it, I was thinking, it's a bit too hard, and I think I will have a lot of hard time knitting it to make a t-shirt. So, but I had seen some kind of a brown, between brown, a murky, between brown and dark green, and I really liked, not quite army green, but a bit like that, deeper, more on the brown side, but still with some green in it. But I was thinking, no, it's too stiff, and I think it will be too harsh on my hands to be knitting. So when I saw the Marilyn, I said, okay, wool and linen, this is what I want. And if the Tweed Supreme is a bit too warm in the middle of the summer, I think wool and linen is going to be just perfect. So I have two t-shirt quantities, just that, short sleeves. I don't recall how many balls I have. I think I did calculate with the lady over there, and I took one additional ball because there are dye lots, so I don't want to be missing out. And she said, if you don't knit everything, I take them back. And I said, I have cats, so I don't think I will give them back or to you, because because of my cats, and if there are cat hair and stuff like that in it, it's not a good idea. Okay, two t-shirts, blue and gray or blue jeans, and tweedy blue. Good. I thought I was good. I thought I was good. I went for just having a lunch with the ladies from the yarn store in Caen at noon time. I was in the area, and I did not have my lunch with me. I had to go get some lunch. I was not far away. I just got some lunch and went to have lunch with them. They said it's okay for me to do so, and most probably other people. So I had seen the 100% linen yarn there, and I still had that type of between army green and brown in my mind, and I was, kind of a khaki, but more brown than khaki. And I was thinking, I can wear it underneath, and I can make without sleeves, and can wear it under a shirt or stuff like that. So anyway, they said, when we were talking, they said, oh, okay, but we have something for you. This one is Mercy by Phil Colana. It's 50% superwash merino wool and 50% cotton, and it's 200 meters per 50 grams. So it's about the same as the Tweed Supreme, which is, so it's going to be 400 meters per 100 grams. And I got this one. So once again, it's a t-shirt quantity. This one, which color are you? It's color 612, whatever. And it's that type of brown that is not a plain brown. You see, there is some kind of green also in it, some kind of khaki hues, I think. And I was thinking, this fits me because, I look, and one of you said, I look a little pale when I have, lighter colors close to me, and yellow makes me makes me very sick because I have, I think, some green undertone in my skin and a lot of redness. I need to color correct a lot because my cheeks are very red, and I think this color fits me very well. And I don't have any khaki t-shirt or army green type of color, anything. So I was thinking, okay, that will allow me to step out of my blue comfortable realm. I like blue. Blue fits me very well and fits my eyes and everything. So I will go in that kind of greenish brown color that I think, the jewel tone. I have a jewel tone green sweater, winter sweater, all in mohair, heavier mohair that I brought from the Pyrenees, and I love it and it fits me really well. So I think this type of color fits me much better than bland colorway. Even though I was thinking, okay, if I do that and if I'm a good girl, I will get that nougat super soft from Holzgarn that did throw me over the board because I could not buy it. And then as it was a big sale and it was heavily discounted, there were no nougat left. I did get, I'm not sure, 4 cones or something like that in other colors. So yes, this I am very happy with. And yarn and cotton, they said that one of them has this type, has already used Mercy to make a sweater or a t-shirt or something like that, and they were very happy with. And when I was talking with them, they said, okay, with the super soft, if you don't hold it double, they already have made t-shirts and lighter sweater with super soft held single. They said it wears out a lot under the arms. And they said they have already made t-shirts and sweaters out of Mercy, which is wool and cotton, and it did not wear out, it did not peel or anything. So that's also why I sort of threw out my super soft stash out of my mind, because they said, as a garment, as a sweater, if you don't hold it double, it wears out a lot. So I will use this one tied held single. So that means I have in my stash, other than the bits and bobs to imagine some kind of a stripy and scrappy t-shirt, I have enough to make 4 t-shirts between the dark blue, the medium blue, the greener brown one, and the beigey one. So I think I have plenty. I think I have plenty to complete and to come in complement of what I already have and already wear. I need to wear, sorry, I need to wear my little peachy top a bit more, and I will retire 2 of them. So I think it was quite of a very productive train of thought over several weeks. Even though I could not do some real mindful buying, I was more on the impulse. And I will talk about that in another or my next video where I talk about my mindful buy year project. So I'm filming this part just before I film the rest of it, but I think I will place it at the end of the video in a live type of update or a live segment, because I'm filming today on the Easter Monday, and this is the day that Pope Francis died. It's all over the news in France. It's a big thing, and I think mostly because I'm in France, but I think it's also a very big news in other parts of the world and for many, many, many people. So I just want to say that even though I am not religious, I do not practice any religion, and I was born and raised as a Catholic, as many, many people in France, and I kind of separated myself from the religion very early on. First, inside and for myself, because I could not say anything. Of course, I went to a religious school up to what you call up to the end of high school, most probably. That's the equivalent you have in other parts of the world, and with only girls, and we had a uniform and everything. But very early on, I kind of disconnected myself from this very rigid way of living the religion. And overall, I've never been back. It's not that I am not religious in the sense I'm not practicing anything. And I deeply feel for all of the Catholics in the world who are suffering right now because Pope Francis died. He went up to the end living what he wanted to be living. He appeared yesterday in public. He had private meetings and stuff. And I think it's an example for many people. I have to say I do not agree on all of his stances on social issues or social questions. But anyway, I just wanted to say that up front for myself before I start recording my video, so that it's out of my chest and I can move along to the rest of the video. So if you are a religious person, if you feel deeply affected and sad because Pope Francis died, I'm telling you I will be knitting with you and I will be knitting for you. Of course, there are many other religions I do not talk about because the news do not necessarily get to me. But anyway, I just want to tell you that I think any kind of religion, whenever you are loving other people and you are not abusing other people, is welcome. And yes, this is this is one page of our history, and we will see how things evolve from now on. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today, my friends. I guess in between my last sentence and this one, you will have seen my little life subject about we are on Easter Monday on 2025, and this is the day Pope Francis died. It's all over the news. There is nothing else in my feeds and in my news right now, so I did talk about that. And now I'm gonna be leaving you here. I have a lot of work to be doing. Easter Monday is a holiday in France, but I have a lot of grading to do. My grades are due by the end of, a lot of my grades are due by the end of the week. So I need to go working on that and start to edit the video and everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed to hear about my thought process, and it can maybe inspire you in your own life with your own boundaries and excesses, and wherever you go over the top or if you don't, and everything, what you have, what you want, and how to organize your knitting. But talking about it out loud in front of the camera and then talking about it furthermore in the discussion after the video is up is helping me a lot, and is helping me having a more clear idea of all of my projects and what I do and why I do that. And it's also helping me to have a clear vision of what I have and what I need and what I want, and where is the middle path in between. So yes, I thank you a lot for being here with me. I really am sending out all of my little stitches to you, peaceful stitches, I think. I am going to knit for peace this week, and I will knit thinking of you. And yes, I thank you a lot for being here with me, and I hope I will see you next time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top. So I'm top, and so next one is the simple summer tweed top. So next one is the simple summer tweed. So next one is one you have never seen. I just washed it, so this is why it's open. It's a very cropped, and when I say very cropped, I mean extremely cropped little cardigan. It goes way above my hips. I should have placed the buttons before I start the recording, or I start talking about it. Yeah, that's it. Right now, that's the third one that the fourth one that she made me. This is I forgot everything. It was not a mindful, and it was not a mindful. So Merlini is 80% wool and 20% flax or linen. So Ramses is no. So sorry, Ramses has been going into my needles, my swatches, my yarn, and everything. So Merlini, he's once again into my things. So